everybody. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. One more day where we get to enjoy the magic. I'm Kathy Bullock coming to you from Berea, Kentucky, and I'm so happy to see all of you. Happy Friday to everybody in our fabulous Zoom family. Those who are joining us from Facebook and YouTube, let's give a wave to everybody there. Welcome. If this is your first time, don't let it be your last. I mean, we are rocking it every day. I mean, like 7 days a week since April of 2020. Oh my God, I forgot what day this is. It's 1,000 and something and one. Anyway, a long time, y'all. So we're excited, and what I'm going to do first is to welcome all of, day 1,167. My girl Carolyn just reminded me of that. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to welcome all of those who are with us in the Daily Antidote of Song, who's zooming in. We have a special guest for you today, whoop, whoop, by Mark Jaster, and we'll talk about him in just a minute. I'm just so happy to see all of you. Something good is going to come to you. Welcome. We see our mighty fearless leader, Joe, who I love dearly, who is here waiting to us. Our fantastic tech person, she does theater too, Jaden, welcome, who's keeping us all together. I'll talk to you about Mark later. Deborah in Kentucky. Hey, Deborah's down the road from me. Are you saying happy birthday to moi? It was only like a few weeks ago, you know. I just turned 35 like for the third time. Oh, no. Anyway, moving on. Deli, good to see you. Susan in Seattle. Sheila in Florida. There's my guy, Don. How you doing, Don? I was so happy to see you. I was at his house and got to see the whole family. Elizabeth, welcome. Kate in Charlottesville. Cricket, hi. Jim Scott. Jim Harkless. And Arlene in Berkeley. Storm. With my hat, Storm. Kathy in Virginia. Carolyn, thank you for my birthday greeting. Bob Gesser, welcome to see you. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Albuquerque. That's a great name. Hoda, welcome. Gary, my friend in Massachusetts, love to Christy. Susan in Seattle. Sarah Page, I need to click over so I go to the next page. Hey, Ruth in Birmingham, who I met last October in real life. And in Knoxville, welcome. Kathy from those stolen Cheyenne land in Ute land, I'm sorry. Welcome. Bonnie in Idaho. Annette in California. Linda on the Orcas Islands. Whoo, I have to pause just for that, Orcas Islands. And then we see our just the picture of Bronwyn and Elise, my dear friend. Kevin in DC. Moon, Alexandria. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. There's Willard, it looks like Alice in Vermont. Hey, love to you. Leah in Illinois. Carol in Connecticut. Amanda and Miles. Yay. Good to see you. Suzanne in Maryland. Nancy, I see a space holder for you. Welcome. Amos in Massachusetts. Carolyn in DC. Karen in Oregon. Woo, those mountains look gorgeous. Bob and the Bear. I know they're with us. Tusi, Sandra, Loriana, Katina, and Courtney in Vermont. I think I got everybody so far. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. Because we can, y'all. We have another day to celebrate life, and I'm just so happy to be here with you and doing that. Guess what? Today we have Mark Jaster. He's not a stranger to the Daily Antidote of Song. And in the past, you might recall him being here with his partner, Sabrina. Selma. Now, see, Mark, I'm getting these fabulous names not right. And Selma Mandel, yes, his partner. And the two of them are the founders of Happenstance Theater. So he has been joining us before several times with his partner, and this time he comes solo, y'all. We get to hear just Mark himself, and he has been described by the Baltimore Sun as immensely gifted, and by the Washington Post as one of the most graceful performers you will ever see. Just saying. I think that was really beautifully done, Mark. So he's going to share songs with us today, and we're delighted to have you. Join me, everybody, in welcoming Mark. Take it from here.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Kathy. What a great introduction. And wow, you guys are all over the planet. It's so exciting to see you all everywhere. This is amazing. I'm very glad to be back, and I recognize a few. Hi, Jim Harkless. I recognize many of your faces from either past um, daily antidotes of song or some other context. It's great to see you all. Yeah. So it Joe approached me to do something again sometime during Father's Day week, uh, given that I'm a father, and of course I had a father, and I have three beautiful children, all grown up and thriving, and I did one. The song immediately came to mind is a Charlie Chaplin composition called "Swing Little Girl." And he wrote it. He wrote a lot of the music. I think other people may have orchestrated it, but he did it. And much originally when his films came out, the sound was performed live. At in the cinema in the movie theater. But much later, when they were released in video format, he wrote music for many of them. And in his film The Circus, he wrote this little song. It's all about circus performers, and it's, by the way, it's hilarious to see a bunch of clowns trying to teach the tramp character how to be funny. Um, and of course, he's way funnier than they are, just in his accidents. Anyway, so in the later release of this beautiful film, The Circus, he sang this song, and I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't remember exactly how it was orchestrated. I think it was with an orchestra in the background, but it's his voice singing it, and I just loved this song and have sung it for kids, including my own daughter when she was little. And Sabrina and I developed a harmony for it so that we sing an a cappella version of it, the two of us together. But Sabrina's busy helping save the Capitol Fringe Festival from all its various crises as it's getting up. But anyway, Sabrina's helping Julianne Brienza at the Capitol Fringe Festival, opening in July. But and it's doing fine. They'll be fine, by the way. I did a little. I prepared a little ukulele accompaniment for me to sing it solo, and so I'm gonna do the song "Swing Little Girl" now for you all from Charlie Chaplin's The Circus. Swing, little girl, swing high to the sky, and don't ever look at the ground. If you're looking for rainbows, look up to the sky. You'll never find rainbows if you're looking down. Life may be dreary, but never the same. Some days it's sunshine, and some days it's rain, like today. Swing, little girl, swing high to the sky, and don't ever look to the ground. If you're looking for rainbows, look up to the sky, and never, no, never look down.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Never, no, never look down. Oh, that is so beautiful. I just have this image of swinging back and forth and the love that comes with it. It just brings a smile all the way to my toes.
Yeah,
Oh, Mark,
sweet song.
we're going to get you to sing that again with us.
Okay.
But tell me a little bit, as you were talking about that, I saw the painting behind
Oh
you.
yeah.
and I wanted to tell us about it. I think it connects to what we just said. Sweet.
Yeah, well, I thought this is it's not actually it's not a green screen. It really it really is there. This is a painting that Sabrina's parents, mostly her mother, but Sabrina's parents painted as a wedding present for us, and it's
Wow.
quite large. It's this is I'm touching it, so it's this big, and
Wow.
it sort of is it, it's d'après Marc Chagall, the painter, the French Jewish painter who painted things. And I thought it would be fun, especially because there are trapezes in this. There's I don't know if you can see it with all the other things that are on the screen, but over here there's a picture of basically of Sabrina in her wedding dress on a trapeze, and there's a picture of a girl diving through a trapeze up here, and this was she painted this sort of angelic character, kind of to invoke Gail, my first late wife. Sabrina calls herself my early wife.
Okay.
And then there's images like the fish jumping through the Star of David from that was a pretty much a direct invocation from Chagall. But there's a circus. There's a circus ring. You can see way over in this corner. You can maybe see the sort of the stands with some people in it, and some audience members. And anyway, yeah, since I had it and I had the time to put it up in our little studio here, I thought it would be fun to.
Oh yes, several of our Zoom members' families have seen it definitely in the Chagall style, and they're
Yeah.
calling it magical, as I am as well. Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful! Although no goat, one of them says this, but it's
No
magical.
goat. No,
Yes.
there's no goat. There's a bear. Bear and a fish. And and there's sort of a donkey type, a blue equine character of some kind down here with a
Oh,
horn
that is
playing
so.
note on it.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't
Welcome.
know about Chagall myself, so I'm learning as we go, as I always do. Daily Antidote. So
You.
you're sharing that with us. Now, before we have you sing that again for us and help us to just go back to that special place. I hear there's another song you wanted to just throw up on us for just a tad.
Yes, well, this is a silly little song that my dad taught, or he didn't teach it to me, he just sang it, and I thought it was fun. And again, I sort of Sabrina and I do a little harmony on it, but Sabrina's not here, so I'll do a little on my 1930-ish tenor guitar. I'll do a little accompaniment for I think you'd call it. I like the first line. It's only an old beer bottle. Some of you may
I
be
love it.
familiar with it, and it's not real long, so
It's
it was only an old beer bottle, a floating on the foam. It was only an old beer bottle, a long, long way from home. But in it was a paper, a message writ thereon. Whoever finds this bottle finds the beer all gone.
the beer all gone.
So sad.
I love it. I was not ready for that. That was
Yeah. was a nice little surprise, and it's a dad. You all know about dad jokes, right? Well, I think that's in the same category as dad jokes. That's a dad song,
Oh, yes.
so it's got that kind of old.
Thank you. It really helps us as we move towards celebration of fathers.
Yeah,
Specifically Sunday, but throughout, just a reminder of those who are fathers and who father us in the ways that we understand and appreciate and feel that. And thank you to you
you're
for
welcome.
your work with your youngins.
Thank you.
And that particular song, oh, it's really it's perfect, Mark. Thank you so much. Um, so now I
Well,
wanted to, you play the, you could, oh, what were you going to say?
well, I didn't know, Kathy. You had a birthday recently.
This is too funny. People were saying happy birthday to Kathy. And so I thought they meant me, and
Oh,
but they said Kathy M. I should have looked at the last
oh,
name.
oh, oh.
And so my birthday was recently, but Kathy M's birthday is who we're talking about, saying happy birthday to today.
Well,
And Mark, I
yeah.
hear you have a unique way of playing and singing happy birthday.
Yeah, I thought, I mean, many of you probably know that I play the musical Saw. So it wasn't part of the original plan, but Joe mentioned it, and so I'll play to all Kathy and M and Kathy B and all of the birthdays in June. And actually, yeah, and my son had a birthday in June, and mine was actually May 28th. But anyway,
Oh, that was mine. Mine was
what?
May 28th.
Yours is
Yes,
May 28th too?
absolutely. Two fabulous people, same day. Ah!
I knew we had something else in common. I just felt that. Great. Well, then I'll play it for us as well as for everybody else. Um, here. Let's see. I probably tip it down so you can see a little bit more of the action here. Um,
So
okay.
the musical Saw was in the violin case. All
Yes.
right.
Yes. It's in the violin case. I had to adapt it a few years ago because I played it for so long that my thumb kind of got arthritic, so I added this little handle. But other saw players have done that before, so I'm not unique in that.
Hold on to your horses, everybody.
All right, so I'll rosin up the bow here. All right. Oh, and I should probably tune it as well here. Yeah, definitely gonna need to tune it here. I got that. Yeah, right. All right, here we go. So happy birthday, everybody. Here's a little happy birthday number for you. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Woo! Happy birthday, Kathy M. Happy birthday, all June folks. Mark, that was deliciously fun.
Yeah, sometimes I know sometimes with recording and stuff the saw gets kind of like blinks out or something. Was it audible? Did it play through all the way? Was it
Oh,
okay?
yes, we heard it and it
Okay,
was
good.
deliciously wonderful. I loved it. Kathy M., this is especially for you. Oh my gosh. And everybody. Oh, thank you for that. Very multiple talented. You started with the ukulele, then you went to, was it the guitar next? And then the musical saw, and just wow. Wow. Arlene said it was the best of the best.
You're very generous, Kathy. You're very generous indeed.
Oh my gosh, y'all, look at all the different things that I just feel so, multiple blessings, this day. After connecting with Mark and seeing this beautiful picture by your talented, the parents of Sabrina, and the song you sang and leading us in this lovely loving song. Then we a little bit about a dad's humor with the beer, and then the musical song. I mean, how better could it get than that, y'all? Oh my God. Listen, I do want to say, I want to take a few minutes to remind everybody about what's coming up for the Juneteenth celebration. And then, Mark, we want you to lead us back out with that beautiful first song that Charlie Chaplin sang.
Okay, great.
Oh,
So
okay.
what's
And if
happening?
you want to hear more about what's going on, okay, so let me see. Before we talk back about Mark Jaster and his work, look, y'all, for the daily antidote of song, what is going to be happening. Now, Juneteenth, as I hope all of you know, was the time that was set aside for the celebration that African Americans actually took when they received the word that they were freed, because even though it was written on the paper at a certain date, it didn't get to the actual enslaved people until much later. And General from the Army came in and announced it. And so we use Juneteenth as that celebration time and a time of remembering and honoring those before us. And so the Daily Antidote of Song, true to their word as they do so many wonderful things, from the 18th to the 25th, every day they're going to have special events that are commemorating this Juneteenth. They're going to have this being sponsored, all these activities by Carpe Diem and the Washington Rebels together. And so the 18th is going to be the Jubilee Voices. And I think they might be, yes, yeah, that's Sunday, I think, if I got my days right. Yes.
And I don't know if he'll be singing with them on the 18th, but my son-in-law Matt Pearson is now singing with the Jubilee Voices. He and Emma, my daughter, are married, and they have my grandson Ellis, and he's joined. He sings with the Jubilee Voices now, and he's got a beautiful voice. So anyway, so yeah, you want to catch that if
Fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely. Please be sure to catch that with the multi-talented son. What's your son's name again?
Matt Pearson, my
Matt
son-in-law.
Pearson.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who's joining with the Jubilee Voices, who are already exactly right. I mean, fabulous. Oh my gosh. That's just the 18th Sunday. Then we have Leah Morris. Oh, you all know it's going to be fabulous. Then we have Dan and Claudia. On the 20th, we have Lachelle Allen, my good friend, who's here in Kentucky but travels all over the world. We have Elise Bryant, Tamara Williams, Munit Mesfin, who is coming from Glen Echo Park, and the 25th, Hubby Jenkins. So there's going to be a live celebration at the park, at Glen Echo Amusement Park, about Juneteenth. And so there's more to come on that, y'all. And even in addition to that, we have the community sing that happens once a month. And that one will be coming on June 21st, I believe. And that will have 3 singers for that event. And I happen to get to be one of them. We're going to be singing and jamming on the 21st at 6:30 p.m. I'll be there with Melanie DeMore and Tret Fury. Did I say Fury? The way it's correct. You can correct me if I'm wrong on your pronunciation. But that's also a celebration of both Juneteenth and Pride Month. So deep breath. It's lots of fun, exciting things happening. We're just doing it, y'all. Facebook, YouTube, come in person, come on Zoom. Join us for the celebration, for the joy, for the memories we'll be creating, for all that we're doing, and continuing to do. And I'm just so honored to be a part of this daily antidote of song on day 1167. I think it's right. Oh, we have birthday people too. Somebody, Leanna, you're June 23. Oh my goodness. So we have the virtual, again, we have all next week activities culminating in a live performance out at Glen Echo Park on the 25th. And then we also have the community sing on the 21st, which is Zoom and all of that joy. So as we look forward to what's coming next week, let us return to our special guest of the hour, Mark, to lead us again into the song of swinging love and peace.
Swing, little girl, swing high to the sky, and don't ever look at the ground. If you're looking for rainbows, look up to the sky. You'll never find rainbows if you're looking down. Life may be dreary, but never the same. Some days it's sunshine, and some days it's rain. Swing, little girl, swing high to the sky, and don't ever look to the ground. If you're looking for rainbows, look up to the sky, and never, no, never look down.
Oh, that's so pretty. Mark, would you sing that last verse one more time? The last chorus, swing. It's just so pretty.
Swing, little girl, swing high. Let's see, the last verse, sorry. Swing, little girl, swing high to the sky, and don't ever look to the ground. If you're looking for rainbows, look up to the sky, and never, no, never look down.
Yes. If you're looking for rainbows, look up to the sky. Never, no, never look down. Is that a message to carry all day, all week for the rest of your life? Continue to look up. As we thank you for that message and for sharing that. Oh, Mark, that was just wonderful. I'm going to be just walking around. Like, well, I do that in kind of anyway, but you know, especially.
I think you do. My birthday twin.
Yes, yes, sirree, yes, sirree. That is such an excitement. Anything else you want to say before we say goodbye to everybody, Mark? Any other things you want to? Any upcoming programs you're involved in?
Oh gosh, there's so many. Happenstance Theater. We are performing all the time. We have some performances in the park. We're doing our little circus show in the parks in Montgomery County, Maryland. We're touring up to the Northeast. We're doing shows in Western Massachusetts and Vermont and Maine coming up in July. And in the fall, Sabrina and I will be performing at the Maryland Renaissance Festival again, as I have for I think this will be my 38th year. I've kind of lost count.
Wow.
And we're going to revive Cabaret Macabre #4, our Edward Gorey inspired piece. We're going to do that at the Baltimore Theater Project. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we're performing at the Stanton Music Festival in August. And then we're going back to New York in between Thanksgiving and Christmas with our new show, Adrift, Medieval Wayward Folly, based on the works of Hieronymus Bosch. So yeah, there's plenty of coming up. Happenstance Theater has I think if you're interested and are available to truck around and see us, the website should have happenstancetheater.com should have
So
something.
everybody be sure to check out Happenstance Theater. They've got it going on. There's so many exciting things they are doing, and we can capture at least one or two of them, if not most of them. Oh my goodness, if I was there in Kentucky, there I would be. So they're in spirit, but that's very exciting. So make sure you all check out Happenstance Theater, and never, no, never look down. Never look down, looking up. I think we're ready to go, Joe. Did I catch everything? All right. Well, Mark, a tremendous, huge thank you, twin. Thank you for for
You're so
sharing.
welcome. You are so well. All of you. I'm so glad to see all you again. It's really looking at the second page of all of you and all of you faces. It's so great, and all your your fun, your birthdays and your hats and your. It's so great. And pictures and birthday greetings. Thank you all for being here and for letting me come and play with you. It's been a delight.
Let's give it up for Mark and Kathy B too. You guys have just been a great pair today, the birthday twins. I love it. So actually, we're going to invite folks to stay afterwards. We'll take some birthday photos. So Kathy B and Mark, if you can wait through the goodbyes, we'll do the first birthday photo with you two, and then we'll move on. So lots of love.
Okay, so we get to say goodbye, and I get to call out the names of my friends. And so thank you again, Joe, or Mark, of course, and Jaden for being our tech person, letting it all happen. Deborah in Kentucky. Deli, I see your screen for us. Thank you for coming. Susan in Cincinnati. Sheila in Florida. Kate in Charlottesville. Jim, thank you for coming. Jim Harkless, Jim Scott, both of you Jims, thank you. Arlene, you all see Kathy M, you see her message. And Kathy, the birthday girl. Yes, you're looking good, Kathy. Bob Gaser, thank you. Bob, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Oh, I love your hat. Hoda. British Columbia. Oh, I love the background. Susan in Seattle. Oh, beautiful. Sarah Page, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us. Ann in Knoxville, only about 2 hours down the road from me. Kathy, thank you so much for joining. And I see your happy birthday cup. Mabel, hey, with the birthday bears. Yes. Bonnie in Boise. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, happy. Annette in California. I see the curly tops. There's Willard, and is that Alice in the background? Hey. Let's see. Let me see. This thing I gotta click off. Oh, okay. Amanda and Miles, there you are. Okay. I see this beautiful book. Hey, Miles. And look at the artwork that you've done. Marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous. Linda in Orchids Islands. Thank you for joining us. Curly tops. Hey, Dawn. And oh, I love it. It says Cap. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, and that smile looks like Willard in the background. I saw Leanna too. Hey, Sandy, welcome and thank you for joining us, Sandy. And let me see, I lost my place. Oh, Carolyn, there with the beating, she's saying happy birthday to Kathy. Oh, that's beautiful. Storm, oh, look at the birthday greeting. Cricket, thank you. Cricket and Jane in Texas. Gary and Christy, there they are. And in Nashville, Kevin in DC. And those who don't have their video on but are joining us, that's Moon from Virginia. Jenny from Suffolk, in the UK, Leah, Illinois, and happy birthday from Nancy and Amos in Massachusetts, Carolyn in DC. Oh, Carolyn back home. Oh, I see two. Elizabeth, exactly. And let's see, who else do I have? Martha and Aloysius. I think I got everybody. I'm trying to click these things. Oh, there's Deli too. So thank you all for joining us. We are going to